now, hockey fans. Welcome to Hashmans Hockey Hat-trick. I'm Brian, and it's Tuesday, January 30th, 2024. As always, it's a great day for hockey. Well, we only have two games taking place tonight in the NHL as we soon approach the All-Star break. And for the first game I'm looking at, it features the 8th place in the Metropolitan Division's Columbus Blue Jackets. They're traveling to the City of Blues to face off against the 4th place in the Central Division's St. Louis Blues tonight. This game is at 8 p.m. Eastern Time puck drop, and it's taking place at the Enterprise Center in St. Louis, Missouri. Please bear with me. I am a little bit under the weather, but I think a lot of people are this time of year. I know there's a lot of NHL players that are under the weather and battling all sorts of illnesses, viruses, and ailments at this time of the year, halfway through the season. But anyways, getting back to this game, it's the second and final regular season meeting between these two teams. The Blue Jackets won the first meeting 5-2 in Columbus, Ohio, back on December 8th. The Blue Jackets are here on their fifth and final leg of a 5-game road trip, and they've only won one game on this road trip. They're currently 1-3-1 in their last 5 games played. While the Blues here at home tonight, they're currently on a 5-game winning streak, and all of their last 3 games were decided in overtime, and they resulted in a 4-3 overtime win for the Blues. While the Columbus Blue Jackets, their record isn't that good on the road this season. They're 6-11-6. The Blues at home, they have a strong record. They're 15-8-1. So they're winning 2 out of 3 games on home ice this season. Well, even though the Columbus Blue Jackets always seem to screw me over, whether I bet with them or I bet against them, I'm going to ride the wave of the Blues victory streak into the All-Star break. And for my first pick, I like the St. Louis Blues on the money line at home versus the visiting Columbus Blue Jackets tonight. For my second and third picks in tonight's NHL action, I'm looking at the other game taking place, and that features the 5th place in the Pacific Division Seattle Kraken. They travel to the Sunshine State of California to face off against the 8th place in the Pacific Division San Jose Sharks tonight. This game is a 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time puck drop, and it takes place at the SAP Center in San Jose, California. This game is the second of 4 regular season meetings between these two teams. The Kraken won the first meeting 7-1 in Seattle back on November 22nd. The Kraken here tonight come into San Jose with a 2-2-1 record in their last 5 games played, while the Sharks, they're 3-1-1 in their last 5 games played. The bottom line and the deciding factor in this Pacific Division matchup tonight is that the Kraken are playing better hockey on the road than the Sharks are playing at home this entire season. The Kraken have a record on the road this season of 10-9-6, just 1 game over 500, while the Sharks at home have a record of 5-19-12. Terrible home team this season. Maybe San Jose has turned things around. I don't know. They've been doing okay in their last 5 games played. They've been inconsistent. They had a good run of wins. Then they had a lot of losses. They went back into the hole they were in at the beginning of the season. So for my second pick, I like the Seattle Kraken on the money line on the road at the San Jose Sharks tonight. And for my third pick, I'm looking at the over-under for total goals scored. And the over-under is at 5.5. I just don't see under 5.5 goals being scored in this contest. I think one team's going to get maybe to 4. Maybe we have a 4-2 game. Maybe we have a 3-3 game with overtime. I'm not sure. I don't see a 3-1 game, though, happening here, or a 3-2 game. So for my third pick, I like over 5.5 total goals scored in the Seattle Kraken at the San Jose Sharks tonight. Every year at this time, going into the All-Star break, I seem to look at last place teams like the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Ottawa Senators that have just been sitting in 8th place all along since the beginning of the season. And it makes me recollect about 2018, 2019, when the St. Louis Blues were sitting in the bottom, and somehow their assistant coach, Craig Berube, took over the helm, and he led them to win the Stanley Cup championship that year, from last place to first place, all in half a season. So, hockey fans, it does happen. Just like any team can beat any other team on any given day, a last place team halfway through the season at the All-Star break can still go on to win the Stanley Cup. So for those of you that have teams sitting down in the basement of their divisions, they still can achieve the Stanley Cup. Have some faith in your team. That's the best thing about the game of hockey. Anyways, I wanted to tell a story about Craig Berube. The year was 99-2000. He was playing for the Philadelphia Flyers. They were in the Eastern Conference Finals against the New Jersey Devils. And my good friend Mark LaForce, that was friends with Craig Berube, came down from Ontario, Canada, and to visit me in New England. And he was going out with his girlfriend for shopping or something. And he said, "Hey, Brian, Craig Berube's supposed to give me a call about tickets for the game tonight." And I was like, "Tickets for the game tonight? I want to go. I love the Devils. And I'd love to see them beat the Flyers to go on to knock out the Flyers and get to the Stanley Cup." So anyways, while my friend was out, Craig Berube called. And he said, "Hi, this is Craig Berube, and I just wanted to let Mark LaForce know that I left him 2 tickets." And all of a sudden, a light bulb went off in my head, and I was like, 2 tickets only? And I was like, "Oh, Craig, is there any chance you can get a 3rd ticket? Because Mark's girlfriend wants to go to the game also. So is there any chance you can get 3 tickets?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'll see what I could do." And sure enough, we went to the game, and that was game either 5 or 6 in the conference finals. And Berube got the game-winning goal in that game. And when we met up with him afterwards, he said, "You 3 are my good luck charm. I haven't scored a goal this season in over 40 games, so you have to come to the next game." And the Flyers only needed to win 1 more game to get on to the Stanley Cup Finals that year. And sure enough, we didn't go to the game. The Flyers lost the next game at back at home, and the Devils went on to win the Stanley Cup that year. That was 99-2000. Let's get on to my picks. To recap my Hashmans Hockey Hat-trick of 3 picks in tonight's NHL action. My first pick, I like the St. Louis Blues on the money line at home versus the visiting Columbus Blue Jackets tonight. My second pick, I like the Seattle Kraken on the money line on the road at the San Jose Sharks tonight. And my third pick, I like over 5.5 total goals scored in the Seattle Kraken at the San Jose Sharks tonight. Thanks for watching my video, everyone. Please don't forget, give me a thumbs up by smashing that like button down below if you like my video, if you like my picks. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please share with your friends, share with your family, share with your coworkers. We need more viewers on Hashman's Hockey Hat-trick. Please share your comments in the comment section below, because I'd like to know what you think of my picks, and I'd like to know what your picks are. Share them down in the comment below. Don't share them the following day. Share them now as you're viewing my video. Thanks for watching again, everyone. Good luck with your picks tonight. Let's all win big.